How do you feel about your eyebrows? I really think that they can shape a face and they can turn your face into looking very defined and pretty and polished. And it's one of those things, if you take it on and maintain your brows, you can really get away with a lot less makeup in your day-to-day routine. I'm going to show you a few tips today on maintaining a great eyebrow and also how to fill them in, and also some advice for not over grooming them. So let's get started with my Eyebrow 101 session. One of the first things when it comes to eyebrows is, of course, plucking and getting them in the shape that you want. The things that I will tell my girls and the things I hope that you will tell your daughters is not to overpluck. It's certainly one of those things that you want to get in there and you want to define a shape, but once you've gone too far, it takes forever to have them grow back in. So I highly recommend when you want to get your eyebrow shaped to go to a professional. There are so many resources at Sephora, at makeup counters, there are salons that just do eyebrows. So go get a professional to shape your brows first, and then you can do the at-home maintenance after that. All of the products I'm sharing are from Anastasia. She is the brow guru for Jennifer Lopez and for Oprah, has a ton of celebrities that she's helped create a defined, beautiful eyebrow for. And she also has a product line. Again, you can find it at Sephora. I think she has freestanding stores as well and a website. But what I really like about her tweezers is they have a nice defined tip, so you can really get to small, hard to reach areas. And you're gonna wanna keep these sharp. There are places where you can get them sharpened, or you can replace them, but I do just like to get mine sharpened occasionally so they stay really precise. If you have longer brows, like I have thick brows, I'm Portuguese and we tend to have a hair that's a little bit thicker, so I actually have to trim my brows on occasion. Then what I'm gonna do is basically use the brush to push the brows up. Wow, there's a long one. And then you're going to just go in and trim. And then brush them back down again. Voila. Once you've got a great shape, you've plucked it, you've trimmed it, you're happy with the maintenance, my go-to is the brow gel. I use this every day. If it's just a matter of me slipping on mascara and brow gel, I will still feel like I am ready to get out the door. It keeps everything in place. So basically it looks like a mascara wand with just clear gel on it. And you just slip this on, and it will keep your brows in shape. Nothing will fly away. It makes them look very defined. It makes them look like you've just been to the beauty salon. Anastasia's is great because it doesn't clump. It doesn't leave a white residue. Sometimes I've seen brow gels where it leaves kind of a white flake on as well, and this won't do that. It may be your problem is if you have thinner brows and you need to fill them in. Now, what you're gonna wanna do is use a pencil to fill them in, and again, Anastasia makes nice ones. So you're gonna wanna brush the brows into the shape that you want them, and then when you see any holes, you're basically just going to fill them in with the pencil that matches your brow color. You don't want to do it too thick. You don't ever want it to look like pencil. So again, make sure that you use a lighter touch when you're putting in color to fill in your eyebrows. If you need a little bit more fill, then you can certainly use a product like this. This is going to be a powdery duo, so this is going to give you a little bit more coverage than the pencil. And again, you're going to use the tip of the brush here to get some product onto your brush, and then you're going to fill it in. Again, you're going to want to not use too heavy of a hand. Add a little bit, walk away, add a little bit more, and then come back. And then you're going to want to use the brush after you've applied the powder fill to make sure that everything's blended in nicely. Blending, blending, blending. You don't want it to look too stiff and too painted on. You want it to have a nice natural look. So there you have my absolute brow essential tips. Again, please don't overpluck. Make sure you get it shaped professionally, and these are great, great maintenance tips for maintaining your brows. If you have more questions about beauty topics you'd like us to tackle, please leave a comment below, and we will try to take it on in an upcoming video. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single beauty trend.